What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. Hey, you know what? I've traveled a lot, man. I've drove trucks for approximately 12 years. And I've noticed all around where I've been to every state except 4 of them. And I'm including Alaska. You know what I'm saying? So, you pretty much California, Washington State, you know what I'm saying? Not Washington, D.C., Washington State. And the other one was Nevada. I've been to all the rest. You know what I mean? And I noticed that there was a lot of, like, when the economy went down, I was in trucking when the economy, I actually was dead in when they said the economy went down. You know what I mean? And maybe it was around 2008, I believe. So I'm not sure. I don't too much pay stuff like that anymore. To be honest, y'all, because I know that we as indigenous people are going to survive regardless. So I don't too much pay that stuff any mind. But I do try to make note that it happened. You know what I mean? So I've noticed a lot of stores closed, especially in black neighborhoods. And then, thanks to Mr. Johan in the comment section, he gave me an article where they talked about McDonald's. And it says McDonald's black franchisees are leaving because of the cash flow between them and whites. Now, they said that the difference in 2008 and 2017 of the franchisees of the franchises owned by blacks, in 2008 it was 304, and in 2017 it went down to 222. And then they did this, they looked at the cash flow between the two. In 2012, the gap was less than $24,600 a month. And then in 2017, it's approximately $60,000. And I'm like, yeah, that is a huge difference. True indeed. And then there's Larry Triplett, who's the CEO of the NBMOA. And I'm pretty sure that's National Black something. I didn't look it up, y'all, because, whenever you get these groups and they talk about National Black this or, the groups that like to get into the corporate world, the black groups that, they try to stand for that. I don't, pretty much anybody who's into the culture know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, Larry Triplett said in the general trajectory of treatment of Afro-American owners is moving backwards. And then he said, through no fault of our own, we are behind the general market in all measures. You know what, Mr. Larry Triplett, you are absolutely right. You are completely right. But here's something else, too, because all of this plays a part in, these black-owned franchises, these black-owned McDonald's, and in my opinion, it's where they're located. So Business Insider had a report, and it said that black franchises are more likely to be located in places where sales are lower and cost of security are higher. Well, you know something? I'm gonna expound on that, but let me go ahead and say this too. McDonald's, McDonald's reviews data from franchises, including financial qualifications where they live, to see if they were able to meet corporate standards. So, they did this. They offered these people, how can I say it? Because I'm not all into the business. You know what I mean? Like how they, like the contracts and what they say and the terminology that they use. But basically, they offered these black owned McDonald's people more expensive McDonald's. It costs more to upgrade the McDonald's. And what they said is they couldn't do it due to their financial situations or other factors. Now, being with all of that said, let's get to the part where they said lower cost and higher security. The higher cost of security. Okay, when we talk about black-owned franchises, normally where are we talking about? In the hood, correct? All right. What is the purpose of the hood? The purpose of the hood is to bring these people in, mainly black and Spanish people, and put them in these neighborhoods and help them grow and give them a place to live. Because I wouldn't say help them grow. And they do have programs, but and I'm not sure how all of that goes. I never really delved into that. You know what I'm saying? But they do have programs, and I know that there are stipulations these days, but I'm just wondering how these people remain to stay in the hood like that throughout the years, regardless. I believe that this stuff was put in by which president? Clinton. Clinton had put this stuff in for people on welfare. It was like a mandatory 2 years or something like that. And you had to be in some kind of program, whatever. Well, look, regardless of all of that, we know what the hood is all about, B. You know what I'm saying? As a black man coming out of the hood, or as a black woman coming out of the hood, why would you want to take your business and put it in the hood? Now, I know what y'all gonna say. Yeah, man, you're supposed to be giving back to the hood. Let me tell you how you give back to the hood. You give back to the hood by pulling the people who want something out of the damn hood. You don't put nothing in the hood. We all know what's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? What's the chances of getting people who are going to be consistent at work? What's the chances of people who you going to have at the register who going to be really customer oriented? Come on now. There ain't one hood I've been in where I'll give you a good example. I go into, forget where I was. It was in another state, and I was in trucking. It might have been Arkansas somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So I go over there and I get in I believe it was a Hardee's. This was when I was a fat boy. I was eating all them burgers, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I go in there, the white dude is ahead of me, and she greets him. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, man, I help you, sir. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get there, she stares at me. It just looks at me. I walk there. I said, forget it. And I walk the hell up out of there. And this happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? And here's another dynamic. Let's say you get one of them white folks who come in there and who's demanding you do this and you do that. You better not do that in the hood. Somebody coming across that register on you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to deal with those type of situations. I haven't been in, and then you go in a lot of them, and this is in the hood, and this is more than just McDonald's. This is like damn near all of them, Popeyes or whatever. You go to the bathroom, it's pissy. There ain't no toilet paper. It's urine all over the toilet. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, the floor is sticky. You know what I'm saying? The doorknob is broken. The door, the stall, the toilet where you at, there ain't no lock on it. You know what I'm saying? There's this huge gap in between where everybody looking. So, I'm like, yo, who wants to go eat in the hood? You know what I'm saying? In places like that where they hiring people like that. I haven't been in one in the hood that was up to par yet. You know what I'm saying? What, you show me where it's at. Where? Who? Where? What state? What city? What town? And it's in the hood. You can't be in no decent black neighborhood. I'm talking about in the hood. The bad hood, you know what I'm saying? That's where they're putting these McDonald's, because they're figuring that, well, you know what? We got dollar burgers. You know what I'm saying? They gonna buy them up. We got dollar drinks. We got a dollar menu. Well, guess what? While they're sitting up there buying up your dollar menu, what's happening to them $8 meals and them thick burgers and them thick chicken sandwiches? They sitting up there collecting, freezer burn. So what they got to do as a result, they got to have a sale. Okay, we're having 2 for 2 of this and 2 for 2 of that. So now you getting double the garbage. You know what I'm saying? So it works, with the dollar burgers, but it don't work for the main stuff. The main stuff is what you're trying to sell. The dollar burgers is a value menu. It's a value menu meal. You know what I'm saying? That's and who in the hood? And unless you're talking about the little dope boys out there, they'll go buy it, but they ain't enough of them. You got think about if all them people in there with all them kids is buying them $8 meals. You got a woman over here buying $8 meals or $7 meals for their kids and all of this. You know what I'm saying? You probably get that once a month, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe twice a month, but they need that on the every. You can't be throwing franchises up in the hood and expecting to compete with the white folks who putting theirs in decent places, And not only that, if you are going to do that, if since McDonald's is offering you upgrades, be able to upgrade. Try to get there. But it's hard when you got workers calling in and cussing out your customers. You know what I'm saying? OMB signing out. Peace.